tilapia was filthy as well. Yes, deer gets a lot of exercise. Lamb, I will do lamb sparingly, right? Yeah, you are what you eat. So I don't want a big old lazy cow in me. Beef. I just don't. They're too lazy. They don't like to exercise. They don't nothing. So I don't want to look like a cow, so I don't eat them that much. That's the best way I can say it. I'll eat turkey bacon, right? If I had to choose a bacon before I eat pig or pork bacon. Look at the pig and look at the turkey. Look at the body structure of one. Look at the exercise of one. And look at what one eat and what the other one eat. Yeah. Pharma care about us. Even the baby powder produced by J&J, we know it causes cancer. It's about right. The pharmaceuticals never been about health. Never ever. It's never been about health. Right. No, wrong me wrong. I said I look at the meats that I eat by the exercise that the animal do. Right. I will eat a deer over cow meat, for example, because deers exercise. They jump, they run, they are moving. Right. You are what you eat. I don't want to look like a cow, so I don't eat much cow meat. And cows are lazy. They hate to exercise and move. I've seen a lot of vegan people that's not dead, that's doing well and healthy. Clean slate. Right. Oh, you're saying what people say. Um, and actually, this was a listen to this morning. I'm gonna let you all listen to this, and then I'm getting out. But I just thought that was interesting when he was live streaming. Money motivated stars. I love listening to his context. Also, I was listening to Kevin Samuels again about winter is coming for single women. But this, I revisited this morning. This is one of the deepest interviews I've heard from Dick Gregory. And I really disliked that the man that was interviewing Dick Gregory kept interrupting him, right? Because Dick Gregory was dropping some deep information in this live stream, and the man kept interrupting him. And it's one of the rarest ones, right? One of the rarest ones that that I've seen where he's revealed this knowledge, right? So let's see what you all are talking about. Hello, M. Jenkins from ATL. Somebody said plants are lazy. That really doesn't make good sense to say that. They don't even have legs, right? And they grow on a daily basis. How can something that grow and move and sway with the wind be lazy? Plants will move when the wind blow them. That doesn't make really good sense that plants are lazy. They don't have legs. I'm talking about animals. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Where can I send a couple of videos pertaining to send me? You see, I'm about to block this person. It just makes sense. As much sense as cow. They can't even spell cows. They spell Kyle apostrophe S not getting exercise. This is how they spell cows. This is how they spell cows. And I'm not talking about plants anyway. I'm talking about vegetables. Right? Let me look up Joshua 7:13, and we're going to show this clip of um oh, okay. Hey, y'all, you all want to play that game? No, don't block them. Gwen, I had my head tell Gwen. Gwen, okay. Gwen, I was gonna ask you not to block this person real quick. Oh, I got some. Okay, you all want to? Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, for all my cow people, this is what I'm gonna start doing for. I'm not gonna block you quite yet. Let's go over this for all my cow people. Thank you, Infinite Spirit, for bringing this to my attention. I just read this morning. I can I know how to stop ignorance on my channel. This is one way to do it. Don't do it, Gwen. Don't give me a second. I gotta get them first. Then I might tell you to block them. Give me a second. I gotta get them first. Hold on, Gwen. I want them to see this. I want them to see this. Numbers 11. Numbers 11. I was just reading this morning. 11:11. Numbers 11. For all of my cow people. And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord. And the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire upon the Lord burnt among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost part of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting. And the children of Israel wept again. It says, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish we did eat in Egypt. See, these people were slaves, but they wanted to go back to being slaves. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt freely, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And Moses, you saved, I'm improvising here, right? Moses, you saved us from Pharaoh, and we're coming into this new land, even though you took us out of slavery, right? See, everybody can't go with you. And now we have to eat his manna. And the manna was a coriander seed, the color thereof as the color of bdellium. And the people went about and gathered it and ground it into meals of beat in a mortar and baked it in pan and made cakes. As my mentor would say right here, get your cake up, right? They made cakes of it. And the taste of it was the taste of fresh oil. And when dew fell upon the camp at night, the manna fell upon it. The manna fell as well. Then Moses heard people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. In other words, Moses heard these people complaining. And the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. And Moses, their leader, was displeased as well. See, it's some people you take out of poverty into prosperity or out of slavery mindset, and you wish you would have left them where they were, because you're trying to take them somewhere on a higher level that they were not meant to go with you. And so Moses, the leader, the saved and sanctified man, got, and even the Lord was kindled with their complaining. And when Moses said unto the Lord, wherefore hast thou afflicted my servant? Moses tell God, why you afflicted me? Have I not found favor in your sight, that you will lay all this burden of these people that whine and complain? I'm trying to teach them and bring them out of slavery upon me. I'm trying to tell them that the Great Depression 2.0 is coming, and they want to get on my live stream talking about eating beef and cow. So have I conceived these people? Moses said, did I give birth to these people? Are they're my children? Have I begotten them? Should I say unto me, carry this in my bosom? Should I be a nurse and father to these people like they my suckling child? Upon the land which thou swearest to thy father. Moses was frustrated with these complainers. I'm not able to bear these people alone, he tell God, the Lord, because this burden is too heavy for me, right? And if this deals with me, Moses said, just kill me. Just kill me. Lord, I'd rather you kill me than continue to deal with these complaining people who don't want to be educated, that do nothing but complain and try to find fault against me. He said, if I have found favor in your sight, don't let me see my wretchedness. Moses said wretchedness. This is the NIV version. And the Lord said unto Moses, no, I'm not going to kill you, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stroll down. He said, say to the people, sanctify yourselves until against tomorrow. And guess what? You can eat flesh. For you have wept upon the ears of the Lord, said, will you give us flesh to eat? For it was good for us in Egypt. Right? These people wanted steak. They wanted steak. They wanted beef. Right? They got tired of eating that healthy stuff. And God said, and he told them, he said, go to the camp, go to the Israel, tell the people all day, right? He said, let them eat all day, and the people shall stand up all day and night, and the next day, and they should gather quails. And the King James says steak. I'm not reading from the King James. And spread it abroad. And while the flesh was yet in their teeth, and they was chewing it, the wrath of the Lord kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Because they said they got tired of eating manna. Right? They wanted some steak. They said, this is what we had at Pharaoh's camp. We want some quail. We want some meat. For all the people that say plants are lazy. And he smote them. And you know what? I need to read you out of King James, because it was talking about how even they was eating, and in King James it called it greed, greedy, gluttony. That's what the King James version said. Because these people were begging for meat and quail. And God said, I'm going to cause a very great plague. And he said, Moses, now you get up. Feed them all that they can eat. Just let them be in greed. Let them gluttony. They don't want to change their diet. They want to take a quick jab. Exercise is too much for them. I've taken them out of slavery. God told them in verse 19, no, don't let them eat one day, not 2 days, not 5 days like LeBron James, not 10 days, not even 20 days. I'm going to show this to you. He said, but I'm going to let them eat and be greedy for a whole month. See, this is why I told people, you cannot abuse natural laws and expect spiritual laws to be used. Well, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pray over it. I'm going to continue to eat this food like this and I'm going to pray over it. Yeah, Cool Blue, what people do it sound like? Black and brown people. Black and brown people. And if you disagree, Clean Slate, before I block you, just get off of my live stream. Just get off of my live stream. But I'm going to show you this first before I block you, Clean Slate. Or you can just log off. See, you know why a lot of people took this V? Let's get real. They wanted to party. They wanted to, I want to go to traffic. I want to keep my lifestyle. I want to keep it, and I want to be around it without being worried. But I tell you, when August the 11th get here and they got that stuff in their system, they may be worried when they start having some real health systems. And he said unto the people, go sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, and you shall eat flesh. For you have wealth in the ears of your Lord, saying, who will give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. They were slaves in Egypt, but they didn't care. Therefore, the Lord said, I will give you flesh and you shall eat. And God said, you know what? I'm not going to give it to you one day. I'm not going to give it to you 2 days, nor 5 days, nor 10 days, nor 20 days. I'm going to give it to you for a whole month until it come out of your nostrils, you greedy, selfish, unthankful, unhealthy people who want to keep your same diet, same lifestyle, and it be loathsome until you, because you have despised the Lord which is among you, and you have wept before him, saying, why did you bring us out of Egypt? He said, shall the flocks of the herd, that's the cow, the flocks of the herd be slain for them? Would that be suffice enough? Moses said, I will give them flesh that they may eat a whole month. Moses said, yeah, because I'm tired of them anyway. Go ahead, take care of them, God. Or shall the fish of the sea be gathered? Which one we going to give them? We going to give them the cow or the fish? And the Lord came down in the cloud, and he took up the spirit that was upon him, and the 70 elders that rested upon him, and prophesied, said, this will not cease. He gave him 30 days of the cow. And the quails of the sea. Yeah, gave them 30 days. Just let it come out of their nostrils. Said the flesh was yet between their teeth when the wrath of the Lord. See, verse 33 was kindled against them. That meat was still stuck in their teeth when God wrath came against them and smote them people with a very great plague. What do you all think we're having right now? A plague. There we go, Marvin. I'm just bringing facts about nutrition too. And if you can't handle that, get off of my channel. They don't see people lying because guess what? When people eat an unhealthy diet, an unhealthy meal, right? An unhealthy diet or an unhealthy meal, who cares, Frankie? Who cares? Did the Lord come down on a cloud or a UFO? See, this is the stuff Moses got irritated with people. Ignorance. Who cares? He came down. That's the point. Frankie, you can get off too. I'm gonna start blocking ignorance. The point is he came down. What does it matter to you? What would that matter if he came? What about if he came down in a private jet? Who cares? What if he decided to come down on a private jet? Would that make it better for you? That's not the point of Numbers 11. And he overconsumed them for a month and told him, eat the cows of the herd. You want to be greedy, don't want to change your lifestyle, don't want to improve your health. I cause a plague to come upon you. And while the meat was stuck in their teeth, he struck them.